Capricorn, good morning. How are you? Sorry, my camera's wobbling. How are you doing, Capricorn? So let's see what you've got coming up for your week then. So for Capricorn, so obviously Capricorn, I'm going to start doing more things over on Patreon, and you'll probably get your reading before anything comes out on YouTube. If it comes out on YouTube, it will be a different reading altogether, okay? So I'm also hearing Heather, Haley, Henry, anybody beginning with H also. There might be a drug addiction here. Could be cocaine or heroin also, or detoxing, or like, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm definitely hearing for a lot of you. So let's see, medication basically. So let's see, Capricorn. Could be dealing with a Cancerian or a life path 7, because I keep hearing Roy Castle. Someone that lives where there's a castle. Castleton also, Sheffield. Where there's a lot of castles. Let's see. Jimmy, Henrik's, Jim, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Let's see. I normally leave, to be honest with you, Capricorn, I normally leave channeling for you could be dealing with a Scorpio and Aries. I normally leave it for YouTube. Why? Because the majority of messages that come out with the names and stuff like that, it's more than likely going to be people that are on YouTube, as there's only, like, you know, just a few people watching on here. So let's see. So Capricorn this week. What's going on with Capricorn this week, please? Capricorn this week. Capricorn this week, please. Capricorn. Don't forget, you can also obviously watch it as a Gemini as well if you're following me in numerology or Life Path 6. This same card came out yesterday when I was doing readings. I think Libra was the next card, so you could be dealing with a Libra for a lot of you. I think this was the first one out. Basically saying that someone was looking for closure, or had actually just got closure here. Okay. So you've got... no, I'm not going to take those, sorry, because I've got to concentrate on the star sign. Could be dealing with a Life Path 7, Cancerian. Let's see. Capricorn. Capricorn this week, please. Capricorn. Capricorn this week. Capricorn this week. So you got a Two of Cups. So it is kind of like a Libra energy. They had Justice. They had this and then Justice. So you could really be dealing with a Libra for a lot of you. Two of Cups obviously may not be in a relationship. If you are in a relationship, you've got a connection with a person but you don't live with them, or you've just got a metaphysical connection. Okay, this is where a lot of people may just be looking to see if a person's going to communicate without actually communicating with the person themselves. What stops you from doing that would more than likely be the ego and the cycle that you've gone through with the person. But you get so many people with these Two of Cups that actually just have a Two of Cups and that's it. There's no communication at all, because the female energy doesn't want to reach out to the male energy. Okay, normally, or Norman, or Normington, Laura Felix. Let's see. Let's see. Capricorn this week, please. Capricorn this week. Capricorn this week. Capricorn. So you got the Magician. So you've kind of got this on the search for a soulmate for a lot of you. It might be where you're getting frustrated with an old one and you're trying to look for a new one. Okay. And some of you have just been going through this time and time again here. It's just trying to manifest a soulmate, basically. Okay, I'm looking for a soulmate and I'm trying to manifest one. Let's see, Capricorn this week. So the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so if you're in, some of you are in a relationship with this person, and some of you are not. It might be a Piscean involved also. Some of you are, some of you are not, which means that this King and this Queen are together as a couple. So if you've got a Two of Cups with this couple, this is a couple. They're not going to break up, more than likely here, because you probably won't even be speaking to them. Okay, so you've just got a metaphysical connection with a couple that are in a relationship. If that's your story. Okay, that'll be your story, morning glory for ages. So it could be Liam or Noel Gallagher, but that'll be your story completely. Okay. Because this is a definite couple that are together here. Okay, for a start, that's the story so far. Let's see, Capricorn this week, please. Capricorn this week. What's Cappy's got coming up? And you've got the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so this couple here are talking. They're kind of getting on. They're doing their couple thing here. Thing could be a Steve, another Stephen. Let's see, Capricorn this week, please. Capricorn this week. Capricorn is the Two of Wands. This Libra energy is always coming up with these twos and the nines. So I don't know if you are aware or not, because it actually hasn't been watched yet. But I did an hour and 10 minutes of a video explaining about nines, and the problem with nine is researching. Okay, so it's a very good informative video. So if you haven't seen it and you do want to upgrade to the gold tier, feel free, okay, because that's where it is. But I did do that and no one's watched it, but it doesn't matter. But it is there, so I don't know who's on the gold tier and who isn't. But again, Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. I think there is. I think there's a friend here also. Someone's trying to get the attention of this Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, you're watching and you are in a relationship here and you don't want this person to contact here. I don't know. There's someone, because there's a couple that are talking. That's 100%. Okay. But there's two twos here, which means that someone's trying to choose between an ex and a future partner. Okay. Or reconciliation or not, you know. Capricorn this week. So you got the Hangman, you got a Piscean, or a 3. Let's see, Capricorn this week, please. Capricorn this week. 6 of Pentacles, Gemini Cappy. 4 of Swords. This is also just, I'll just put it out there for a lot of you. It's just a monotonous reading. It's a week where you're a couple. And you may not live together, 2 of Cups, which means that you're not really a family as such. Okay. And you're talking a lot and going out. Okay. Let's see. Capricorn this week, please. Capricorn this week. What's going on with Cappies? 6 of Cups, there it is. So it's the same reading as a lot of the other ones. Some of you have got a 2 of Cups with this couple because they are a family. They are... Like I said, man, there's, you know, you can have this connection with these two, but these two are not breaking up because of the 2 here, okay? So not that you would probably want that to happen, but you've more than likely got a connection with this couple here. Okay, that's 100% a relationship couple here. Let's see. Some of you, this is... trying to get the 2 of Cups maybe at some point to move in to make it a 6 of Cups, like a family house and a family home, and like getting your partner to move in together. Now, if your partners are living together, that might be because you have a 2 of Cups with the couple that already reside and live together. So this can obviously be an ex that's involved that has children, right, here. That always will be. This will never go away. This will always be your story. If you've got children, Morning Glory, there is something to do with around Liam Gallagher or Noel Gallagher for some reason. What's the story, Morning Glory? Oh, Gloria, Jim Morrison. But, yeah, like, you know, if you've got a child with an ex, they're always going to be present in your life. They'll always be a 2 of Cups from now, okay? So your ex moved on, got with a person, they're with someone already. You've got a child with this person here where they're a couple, and so on and so forth, right, here. Now, don't forget, you can get this mixed up with Gemini. Okay, whether you guys believe in that or not, I know it to 100% be true that comes out through readings, because I see it all of the time doing readings. You got 6 and 6 here, which is Gemini Cappies, okay? 6s, they are yourself. So, 100% a couple that are together, whether this be your ex or not, they're a couple here, okay? Some of you have got an ex that is no longer the 6 of Cups, but you have to talk to them because of the children via the kids, okay? Some of you here, you've got this ex, but you're also maybe have a Two of Cups with a partner that is also a couple, which means that you're like, say, you know, you got divorced or you're getting divorced. These couple moved on with each other. You moved on, ended up single. You ended up having a Two of Cups maybe with another person, but that person that you met as a soulmate has a couple already, and that makes it very difficult karmic energy because the people that you find or want are already in a relationship. Okay, so you just stay attached to that energy. Let's see. But that's only if you're kind of like, yeah, this person's always in my mind, they're always in my energy, blah, 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 so on and so forth, right? But they're not in your, like, you're not in their energy if you're not speaking and talking, because that's obviously, like, you know, the way you look at soulmates is, if you're in each other's energy and you're in each other's mind, there's either going to be arguing or there'll be some kind of communication. If there isn't either, and there's no communication whatsoever, and you just have a Two of Cups with the person, that person doesn't have the energy of you inside of them. You have it as a feminine energy that believes, I wish they would get out of my energy, because I've seen it so many times by fucking, you know, soulmates that go around asking, how do they feel about me after like 12 years? Like, you know, there's not a fucking chance. There's literally not a chance, right? So, you know, the feminine energy is the one that has the soulmate energy within them that wants the soulmate, okay? The other soulmate is oblivious the fact that someone has a connection with this king and queen. They're oblivious. They've got no idea, okay? Because, yeah, you know, unless you've told them. If you haven't told them, they've got no idea. This just ends up being them, okay? So, like I said, if you have a soulmate, you have to let it be known to that person that you have it. If not, and you don't want to do that, you just have to sit back with the Two of Cups, okay? Because the chances of someone knowing that you have a soulmate connection with them, waiting for that person to suddenly realise without making yourself known, they've got no fucking idea. You know, they've got no idea. So the chances of that happening, of waiting for that person to communicate, is probably whack, and it's not even there. Like, it's just spiritual thinking that it's there, but it isn't, right? So you sit back and you wait for communication, for a person to communicate that has no idea the fact that you have a connection with them. So they just carry on with their lives. And that just makes you wait and wait and wait and wait. Okay? So let's see. Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn this week? Two of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of twos here. And a three now. And a King of Swords. So I believe it's the same story that's been coming out through a lot of the readings. There's an ex-husband, ex-wife here, children involved, counterpart already together. Could be the same king, and some of you are just waiting for this king to leave this queen that may not even know that you have a connection with them. So that is gonna be pointless, because they're, you know, they have to know. You have to get a yes or a no. The only way you get that is by asking, you know. Tarot cards can't tell you yes or no, right? An advisor of the reader can say it's either a yes or no, only if you ask. If you don't ask, there's no way, okay? So, like I said, you can either sit back and wait and get nowhere, or ask and get your answer, okay? But again, there's ex-husband, ex-wife, metaphysical connection, possibly not even talking, and this is those that are talking. Yeah. Let's see. Like, a soulmate doesn't even have to be a love interest. It can be a child, it can be a friend, it can be someone that you communicate with a lot, you know. And it can also be one that you don't communicate with at all. Let's see. Capricorn this week. So, you got a married couple, and you got someone that's not even speaking. It's, like I said, they're not even talking to their husband or wife, which is ex, which is good, right? You don't want to speak to your ex-husband or wife that you're getting divorced from. So that's there. But this is also not even talking to the person that you know, that's the Two of Cups. I have a Two of Cups with a person, and we're not even in communication. You know, we're not even talking. So, yeah, speak up. Let's see. Like I said, a lot of you could be watching this and you're like, no, Steve, I can't speak up and I can't say anything because they're with this woman. They're with this guy. So I can't say anything. So I just have to shut up, not say anything, and just put up with the thinking that one day it might happen and it doesn't, you know. And I have to wait for my karma to end with that person. So, I mean, it's not really karma. You know, karma's completely different. It's not this, it's just a spiritual divine connection that you have with the person. And it's an awakening, you know. The person is their energy and their thoughts are igniting you and waking you up to an expanded mind. That's literally it. It's not karmic, you know. It's, you know, this word karma and karmic energy is just, it goes around so much. It just awakens you to the connection that you've got with this person here. Okay. Let's see. Now, there can be a breakup, makeup, breakup, makeup, breakup, makeup situation that goes on. You know, 1 minute we're talking, the next minute we're arguing. 1 minute we're talking, the next minute we're not talking. And, you know, Capricorn this week. So, Ten of Swords, it's a monotonous energy that is over. It just depends on whether you're prepared to drop it or not. You know, whether you're prepared to say, oh no, I walked away ages ago. But they're still thinking about them. You know, the denial energy of like, it's just monotonous. It just goes on and on and on. And there's no conclusion to it. So let's see if we can pick up on any other messages for you, Cappy. What is the Ace of Swords? The Ace of Swords is the Ten of Swords. So that's over. Okay. It means it isn't going anywhere, really. But it is also the beginning of the same. Someone keeps searching to find out, is this ended or not? You know, can you tell me, are they coming back and have I got closure? You don't need it. All you need to do is just decide, okay, I've moved on, you know. That's it. That's all you have to do. You don't need clarification. You just need an answer yourself to find it within yourself. Do you want to keep doing this or not? It's up to you. Two of Cups. Two of Cups, it's still over. You know, it's not happening. Let's find out what this Death card is, because it's also private. It's confidential and private that I might have a Two of Cups with another person. So it might mean the fact that someone's lying, you know, that they're lying, that they have this Two of Cups with this person and it's deep-seated and it's fucking, you know, I can't let go and I can't let anyone in or out and I can't drop this and I've got to see it through. That's Scorpio energy. I cannot end this. I've got to keep seeing it through until I get the person. You know, the Death card. What's the Death card here for? Because the Hierophant is what stands in front of Death card, you see. That's why they're opposite. If you look, okay, you'll see that that is the Hierophant that stands in front of the Death card. Okay, that's here. There's the Hierophant. That's the opposite sign to Scorpio. Okay, so that's where some people say, yes, I know it's that bitch or that arsehole that's standing in the way of my success. Because they're married already, you know. And that keeps you going, and the Scorpio energy just keeps you wanting to do it more and longer, and I can't give up until they leave them, you know. So you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it, and I can't give up because I have to wait for him or her to get divorced and so on and so forth. And, you know, I've walked into someone that's married already and I can't give up on it because one day they might leave that woman and that might leave me for a chance to be in with that person that I have a connection with. And that'll just keep me doing it for ages here. I had that same situation go on with the Libra. Okay. The Libra would not give up on this person here and failed to see me, basically, here. And it went on for 7 years. 7 years where I just constantly waited for those two to break up. And when they did, I still didn't have a chance. And then they got back together, and then that kept me holding on for the next time that they broke up. That became very apparent very quickly, but then nothing happened with us, and they got back together, and yeah. And then it just went on and on and on until I realised, fuck, it doesn't matter whether they're together or whether they're not. She does not want to be with me. So I've soon got to fucking realise it's not happening. It's, you know, I've got a connection with a person, sure, and I'm going to have to learn to cope and deal with that. But the chances of that happening in a relationship is impossible. It's not happening. And I can tell that by the amount of fucking years that I've gone through it. I needed to start educating my mind to realise this is never ever going to come true. It isn't going to come true. I need to start moving on. I need to start looking for another person and not being so afraid and thinking that this is my person, when realising I had to start telling myself this isn't my person. Okay, this isn't the person I'm supposed to be with. But until you're strong enough to tell yourself that, you'll keep doing it. Because you'll keep telling yourself that this is my person, right? Yeah. And you'll want to believe in it, okay? And you'll make yourself believe in it more and more and more. The Magician. So 9 of Wands. So PTSD, trauma, schizophrenia, by an awakening. By an awakening. Some of you, this is just you're saying the karmic bitch, the narcissistic whore that's with my, you know, they're with this controlling bitch that keeps controlling my partner, and they keep reaching out to me and telling me that it's their fault, and, you know, they can't leave them because they owe them money, and they got children together, and so on and so forth, and she's a controlling bitch, and she won't, you know, do this, and she's controlling him, and I'm a part of that, and I, you know, care for the person that much that I keep waiting for him to leave her, but he won't, and then he promises that he will, and I have to wait for them to get divorced. You know, the same old bollocks. Let's see, King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Yeah, because this is someone that manipulates the elements. Well, so you see it, but they just manipulate what they're supposed to do, okay? Because that keeps you a part of the cycle, you see. So you'll be blaming Saturn. So you'll be blaming the narcissist. You'll literally be, I know she's awful, and that'll engage you in negative conversation. Negative conversation is not good karmic energy, and it's not good for positivity and affirmation of positivity and remaining at a positive mindset, because you'll be engaging in negative comments. You'll be engaging in negative people, okay? So you'll be talking to that partner about their negative bitch, okay? So that'll keep you in a mindset of negativity, okay? Queen of Pentacles. 2. Again, this Libra energy is all over the place with these two here. I don't know who's who. I've got no idea. It could be the Libra that's dating 2 or 3 people here. You know, it could be the Libra that's married. Let's see. And the Libra also has a 2 of Cups. You know, let's see. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Things are getting really fucking irate now. People are starting to lose their fucking shit here and steam right into this person for answers here. Forcing them to answer, but they probably won't here. Let's see, what's this 2 of... you got huge Libra energy here. Huge, huge, huge. Because you got every 2 out now. 2, 2, 2. And 2 there. So a Aquarius Leo, excuse me guys, Aquarius Leo could be a part of the 2, Aquarius and Leo in someone's chart here. What's the 9 of Swords? 9 of Swords is more codependent energy, fearing leaving the other person, not wanting to leave the other person. They can't because of their finances all wrapped up in the house and the home. The children are, I can't leave her because she'll take my money. And if she takes my money, I'm going to end up with nothing, so I can't divorce her. and yeah, so on and so forth, and you just keep doing that. Here, the Hangman is now a 2. This Libra is fully in this, invested in this fuck knows what between who and what here. No idea. Watch the 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles is another 3, so that's like possibly has a connection with 2 Pisces. It's Libra right in the middle, has a connection with 1 Pisces and has a connection with another Pisces. One of them could live at a distance and travel quite a lot here, and the other one is present, is nearby, and the other one isn't. The other one's at a distance, and the other one is right there. Unless you've got life path 3s and Pisces all in your chart somewhere. But that's a Libra caught between 2 3s here. What's the 6 of Pentacles? Is an Aries, life path 4 Scorpio. Stable energy, individual, caring, business owner. What's the Emperor for? The Emperor is the 4 of Wands, yeah. That person has everything there. Money, education, a good job, wise, yeah. The twin flames, soulmate. What's the 4 of Swords? 4 of Swords. It doesn't make any sense here, because that's a stable energy, but maybe not to this person here. But they're a stable individual on their own right. And then someone's trying to cut someone off here. 6 of Cups is a Queen now. So someone's loving on the person they're in a relationship with here, I feel, for a lot of you. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarian. Yeah, 6 of Cups there. That's the family, that's the relationship. What's the 2 of Swords? What's the 2 of Swords? Deciding to speak or not here. Someone next door here, 6 of Cups. Children might be living next door. What's that? Page of Cups. 5 of Wands. Someone's getting extremely pissed off for friends, clients, people and everything else. Like, I don't know, here. That's getting really wound up that this person isn't speaking, the Page of Cups, trying to force someone to speak. It could be a parent. That'd be my mother. She does all of that. Like when you get sick to death of the narcissism, when you close down what they force you to do, they get more and more pissed off of what they actually create, which is you to be quiet. And the more quiet you are, the more pissed off they get. And then when you speak, they force you to close down. And then when you do, they get pissed off the fact that you have closed down. So that's narcissism, one-on-one, gaslighting, narcissism, schizophrenia. A person's got more problems than a third world country. Happens to be a Gemini. Never mind. What's the 3 of Wands? 3 of Wands is a Queen of Swords, another counterpart also here. Queen of Swords is another Libra. That's all of 2s out of every deck now. What's the King of Swords? Someone could be on a sludfest of, like, as 3 soulmates. Like, I have 3 people on the go, maybe. What's the King of Swords? King of Swords is the King of Pentacles now. Fuck knows, man. Someone likes loads of different men and women here. What's the King of Pentacles? Or it's fucking hell, another king. These people have got children together. Or someone's talking to 2 or 3 men, like men and women at the same time. Possible. There's 3 kings there with 2 page and a knight and a Ace of Cups. They can have children, and this is the ex, the husband, the wife, and the person all within the elements here. But someone's got 3 men, like 3 men on the go. I'm talking to 3 men. Fucking hell. Stay away from that person. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. If you're a guy and you know a woman that speaks to 3 men, Stay out the way of her. Very dangerous person. The Ten of Cups here. So, I don't know. I really don't know who is who here. Because someone's happy in a marriage and a relationship. What's the High Priestess? High Priestess is a truth seeker looking for the truth without asking for it. Might be looking at tarot to try and find the truth instead of asking. What's the Ace of Swords? Yeah, they're just waiting for the truth. This is, I don't know, someone that just keeps waiting and waiting and waiting for an answer and waiting for another answer. Ten of Swords, not being able to find it. You got a married couple here still. What's the Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, they've probably got children together, but this is people that are lingering around people's marriages and relationships, possible. Waiting for them to break up or waiting for word of mouth. What's the Page of Swords? Is a Libra. This Libra is really into this married person here. Libra. What's this Ten of Wands? Yeah, they're not even speaking, they're just watching. They got a metaphysical connection with a person that's just watching. I don't know. Fuck it can even go to the fact that, you know, you walk through your town and your soulmate lives there, and you just walk out expecting they're going to be watching you and feel like they're around you and watching you and watching loads of tarot to try and find out if they're ever going to speak up or say anything, or I don't know, setting up anything that might lead to a person finding a trail of clues to communicate. You know, that happens in soulmates. Like, I'm trying to leave this breadcrumb trail to get this person to communicate with me, instead of just like literally picking up the phone and dialing their number and actually speaking to the person. Soulmates can go that crazy where they leave, like Facebook, for instance. Like, I'm leaving a breadcrumb trail of like pictures and stuff that I'm posting on Facebook, and I leave it open so they might watch my Facebook, and I might leave a like so they try and find my Facebook, and like, you know, and I'll leave it open and think that they're watching my Facebook but don't know that they are and think that they might be. Yeah, that's just going to lead you down the rabbit hole there of bollocks, really. Everybody's done it. Everybody does it. It'll drive you crazy. But again, you know, it's full of different things. Okay, so you pick your story, Cappies. Thanks very much. You will get a different reading also that is over on YouTube, because I'll be using this other deck looking at closure and in the shadows and stuff like that. So, okay, stay tuned for that one as well. Okay, thanks, guys, and I'll see you soon.